How's it going? James, onlinecarshow.net. In this video, I finally got the rocker panels part 2, and this will be the final update on the rocker panels from American Authority. So without hesitation, let's go ahead and get this video started. We'll real quickly go over the channel news and events. As far as channel news, I am adding events right now to the website, onlinecarshow.net. So be sure to check there for events in the local Houston area as far as car shows, racing events, etc. So those interested in purchasing a t-shirt, send me an email, james@onlinecarshow.net, and I'll go ahead and get you in the pre-order, etc. for the first batch. Well, I finally decided to pull the trigger on some Texas Speed heads and cam. Of course, Auto Empire Houston off Shadowbriar and Westheimer will be doing all the work. Philip and Anil there do awesome job. Highly recommend you check them out if you're looking to mod your muscle car, etc. In the Houston area. The heads and cam, of course, I'm going with Texas Speed. It is going to take a little bit to budget all the work. Those interested and want to help out, you can reach my GoFundMe information in the description below. Any help toward this is much appreciated, no matter how big or small it is. Now to get on to events, we've got a car show this weekend from a fellow member this Sunday. It's the Kempner High School Band fundraiser. Should be a really good show. It's going to be a lot of us with United Muscle Car family out there at the show. So come out. It's in the Sugar Land area. It's going to be a really good time. Now tonight was supposed to be Second Saturday racing, but West Houston Muscle contacted me and let me know that Second Saturday racing has been rained out this weekend and has been postponed till August because Hennessy is planning on doing some maintenance to the track out there in Sealy. So Lone Star Motorsports Park, it sounds like, is down until August. So I've been talking to Bubba Blue and whatnot. We are planning to probably hit Baytown. I'm not sure if that's going to be next weekend or when it will be, but we are going to have the race no matter what, and thinking about hitting Houston Raceway. If we do decide to race out in Baytown, you might check my Instagram and website for updates, and also Bubba Blue's channel. I need to get with him and make sure that timing's okay with him. Now I guess to get on to the rocker panels themselves. As I mentioned, these are from American Authority. I really like the looks of them. I knew going into it because the price point, they are $300 and something versus, C7 Carbon or somebody makes them that are $800 plus. The fitment on the more expensive ones is a lot easier, and you don't have some of the problems associated. As I mentioned, there's a huge price gap between the two. So if you are purchasing the American Authority or purchasing them on eBay, you'll probably have the same problem with a lot of them. The bottom mounts with screws, and then the top, you're supposed to use an included 3M tape. A lot of people switch that out with goop. As I explained in the last video, I used a combination, kind of a hybrid of both. But I didn't really like the results. As y'all saw in the last video, along the crack, you can see the dried goop, and it was a different color. I tried using a permanent marker to black it out. It just never really looked quite like I really wanted it. So I ended up taking it off, cleaning the surface off really good. And I saw a post on a forum that interested me, and what he said, it was a body shop guy. He said he'd been doing body shop work for 10 years plus, and he's mounted rocker panels with no screws or rivets or anything onto cars, and had a permanent solution for it. And so I started to read into it more, and he recommended using a substance called Sikaflex, which I've heard of and used before on boats, and I think they use it on windshields as well to seal them. But it's basically a super strong waterproof adhesive. The biggest downside, and this is why I don't recommend this for y'all to use, is the fact it's pretty much a permanent solution. You take this off, it's going to be kind of a pain to take off for one, and to clean the surface afterward. And you might even have to repaint, who knows. But so I don't recommend this to all y'all out there. It is a waterproof solution, those looking for a permanent solution like I was. And I'll put a link in Amazon for those willing to take that risk and go ahead and buy it. It is applied with a caulk gun. When you apply it, you want to immediately, stick it onto the car, screw in all your bolts, and then wipe the surface really good with a damp cloth. Any over glue or spots the glue might have got on, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to get off when it dries. I had a spot that on the rocker panel that I didn't clean and I didn't see, and it was a pain in the butt to get off afterwards. So make sure while it's drying, right after you first stick it to the car, you clean any excess off, clean the area just like you want it, after you take it off, and then tape the area using blue tape to your car, push it up really good against there. And this was the other tip to it. He said let it dry for a good 48 hours before taking off, 24 hours before taking off the tape, and then 48 hours before doing anything with the car, moving the car, anything. And then he said it's good 72 hours he recommends before actually driving it. So just know going into it, the drying process and the setting process for the Sikaflex or whatnot is a little bit longer to get the strength out of it. Now, once it finally dried and stuff, it is awesome. It's black in colors, you can see, so it covers up any, the is showing, you're not going to see it because it's the same color as the rocker panel, and it's on there good. It's not coming off. It's stuck really good. So those interested, I do have it in the description, but honestly, those that are, not wanting to put, a permanent rocker panel on their car, I recommend you just take it into a body shop and have them do the installation. It's still going to be cheaper than the more expensive rocker panels. And honestly, I really like the look of these American Authority ones, so I was willing to do whatever it took to get them on the car. But I'll show you some footage here at the end of what they look like. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe below. I've got a bunch of cool videos coming up. We've got an under hood surprise for the Camaro, so that's going to be coming. It's already being custom painted right now. We'll give that little clue. So I'll be able to show that off in a video. And as I mentioned, I'm working on getting the heads and cam from Auto Empire Houston. Can't wait to show off that video. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to also do a review of the Flowmaster exhaust. I don't really feel like I gave it enough attention, and I always get questions about how my exhaust sounds, etc. So I plan to revisit that video and come out with another episode of it. We've also got a ton of car shows in the future coming up. I'm going to try to get some of them on footage, of course, on YouTube and Instagram. And we've got the race between me and Bubba Blue that will be coming here shortly, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching my videos. I hope everyone has a great week.